Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab you a libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola! From the west side, let me start the camera. Come on, camera for y'all. Hey, everybody. Let me get myself together here. There we go. Hey, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. Hope everybody is doing good. Let me just make sure it's showing on YouTube. All right, so it looks like everything's looking pretty good. All right, so now tonight I am hooked in the Ethernet, so I don't know how it's going to work with it being hooked into the Ethernet, but we shouldn't have any issues. Hi to my folks out there in Twitter land. I decided that I was going to do another Twitter live stream as well, just to get you guys into it and to get y'all to maybe come check me out on YouTube as well. But anyway, I have my libations tonight. Let me just show y'all what I got. So in here, I have some festive nog for the season. And if it's anything other than nog in here, then that's my business. And then I have some apple juice in this live, laugh, love wine glass that my sister gave me. My real sister, blood, same mama, same daddy. Anyway, it is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, for those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving. And it is also the night after the verdict with Ahmaud Arbery and his murderers were found guilty on 23 of the 27 charges. Shouts out to Information Show for going live as it was going on. I did post on my community tab the link to his show that was actually live at the same time that everything was going on. He was using a link from YouTube TV. Glad to know about that if you subscribe to YouTube TV, then you can run things like that and not get any issues. Cool to know that. Shouts out to him for that. Let's see what is this. Says can't post. Okay, just telling me I can't post on all of my destinations, which means I probably, if I want to post something on Twitter, I'm going to actually have to open up the Twitter app. But I did check the Twitter app right before we started and verified that it is showing on Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I am the Purple Diva DC because somebody hacked my DC the Purple Diva account on Twitter, and nobody can use that account anymore, including me. That part. So, ooh, I thought I turned that daggone fan off. My son comes in here and turns the freaking fan overhead on. Sorry, you guys. I gotta turn that fan off. All right. I think it's off now. I hope so. Let me do it one more time. Okay, now I think it's off. All right, so let me put that down. Yeah, I'm dressed. What's that on my shoulder? That is just like let me fix that, y'all. let me fix myself while I'm on camera. So it is the verdict was read today, and the family of Ahmaud Arbery got some justice. We don't know what the sentencing is going to be, but these men should spend the rest of their lives in prison. And there's also going to be a federal case. But you know, you have the unks out there saying foolishness, talking about that these men should have been found not guilty because of a freaking antiquated Georgia law that shouldn't even been on there. And here's the part about it. They didn't have the right as private citizens, even under that freaking law. Okay? This eggnog is good, y'all. I don't drink eggnog a lot. Generally you get it, during the holidays. So I'm going to enjoy it. As a kid, we used to make it. But anyway, getting back to the case. That was a fair assessment. And we now know the breakdown of the actual jury. It was 8 women. Hey, Robbie. It was 8 women, 3 men. The women were all white. 2 of the men were white. And 1 of the men was black. And they found them guilty on 23 of the 24. And I'm telling you, we just didn't know what was going to happen in Georgia. You don't know what you're going to get in Georgia. You don't know what you're going to get in Georgia. Even though Georgia did turn blue for the presidential election, first time in 50 years, it's still Georgia. But the prosecution in this case did their jobs. The defense attorney, that woman, I hope that she forever, for the rest of her life, this haunts her. Her words that she said haunt her, and that she can never get a good night's sleep for the rest of her freaking life. That was some evil-ish she did. Instead of focusing on what had happened to the victim, She had the audacity to say that he wasn't a victim. She had the audacity to say that he wasn't a victim and talked about dirty toenails. That's what she focused on when she looked at the autopsy pictures. And she made it racial. And they thought that this jury was not going to be intelligent enough to see through all that shit. But in this case, what I feel, in my opinion, the broken judicial system worked. Thank God. Thank God it worked. Because I think it averted madness. And I'll say again that this trial should have happened before the George Floyd trial. Those men walked around for 3 months happy-go-lucky. Old boys club. And that freaking law that they were trying to claim they used is now off of the Georgia books. Thank God. Thank God it's off the books. But how do y'all feel about this? I mean, it's like I still feel like it's not enough. Like it's not enough with this case. We still have so much to fight for in regards to justice in the slaughtering of our race in this country. That's what we got to. My necklaces are all tangled. I'm trying to get them untangled. Okay, there we go. Distracting. But anyway, so I want to also shout out the Lockhart perspective. My girl Felicia, my sister in Christ, my choir sister, because we used to sing it in the same choir. She used to be a member of my church here in Cali. So I know her in real life. It's just on the floor, y'all. Wait 1 second. One of my elephants. Let me put it over here. I'm still decorating in here, y'all. Still trying to get this, my music / YouTube studio / writing sanctuary. I'm trying to get it all done. Let's see what's that. But shouts out to Felicia and the Lockhart perspective. She did a very good live earlier today. It was about 2 hours. And she and Ronnie Mann, I believe is her co-host, they talked about the history of Thanksgiving. And they spoke some truths about it. Now, let me start out by saying that there is a reason to celebrate it for the Most High, but then we also have to understand that there's some paganism around it as well. And when I'm talking about paganism, I'm talking about, Wiccans and other things. Ones that do not worship the Most High is put into it, because you have to think about it. It's dealing with the harvest. Being thankful for the harvest. So they did a really good analogy about it. So I didn't share it on my community tab, but when I get off of here, I'm going to share it on my community tab so that people can go click on it. But she usually comes on like on Saturdays, but this was a special one that she did in regards to that. So I thought it was pretty cool. So I have started my prep for tomorrow for my household. Um, we don't really like celebrate Thanksgiving like that, but from the perspective of being thankful for the things that the Most High has put into our life. And I think with the way things were last year at the same time of the year, I think a lot of us have a lot to be thankful for. People are able to travel again. Most people are able to, see their family. If I guess you all made decisions in regards to whether you're going to be voting or not. And a lot of people are traveling this year, going to see their loved ones. So I think that's something to be thankful for. But what I've already done is I have already done, hey, honey. What is it? Hey, Cass. Um, no, it's not Sunday. It's still Wednesday where I am, but it may be Thursday where some of you guys are, depending on where you are in the world. So, Thanksgiving is a holiday that is celebrated in the United States as well as in the UK, for those who don't know. For those who don't know, it's celebrated both places. Hey, honey. Oh, it's Sunday. Got you. Got you, Sunday. Girl, that went over DC's head the first time, girl. You in here in one of your other things. I got you. Oh, you finally got some time and you up, yeah, because you're on the East Coast. So what's already done for tomorrow is the banana pudding. My king loves banana pudding. Not my son, my man. um, and I've already done the mac and cheese. I was just gonna prep the mac and cheese, but then I decided to go ahead and get it out the way. So it's already been baked. So tomorrow, all I have to do is stick it in the oven and heat it back up. When I get off of here, I'm going to make a sweet potato pie. Hey, Miss Pamela. I'm going to make a sweet potato pie when I get off of here, and I'm going to make my gumbo. And I make the seafood gumbo, no okra. Sorry, not sorry. I don't like okra in my gumbo. I don't like okra in my gumbo. So there will be no okra in my gumbo. And the way that I do my gumbo, because I'm not fixing a big pot of gumbo, I'm fixing a small pot, is I do it in the slow cooker. So it's in the slow cooker overnight. I put everything in there, get it nice and good and going, and then I let it cook for 4 hours on the slow cooker, on low. Actually, 1 hour on high, because I'm gonna be around for the first hour. And then I flip it to low for the last couple of hours. And then in the morning it's on warm because I'll be up by 7. And then it's on. Maybe you might have some gumbo for breakfast. Because I'll also make the rice tonight. Gotta have all that ready. So it's ready. So tomorrow, what I will be doing is we ain't doing a full turkey this year. So we got the honey baked turkey breast, and we got the a spiral ham. Yeah. So we're gonna throw both of those in the oven tomorrow morning. So we can snack all day. Because Babe has to work tomorrow night, and he works in a place where Black Friday will be in effect. Of course, these people have already been doing this stuff all week. All week they've been doing it. I mean, they started Black Friday sales last Friday. And I know we all hate the fact that they call it Black Friday. I don't even want to get political about it at this particular point. You know. But we all know. Let me see, y'all. No fan down here. Too bad. We're flashing right now. But I'm not turning that fan on above me because that thing just is distracting. And y'all can't hear it whirling, but I can hear it, and it's just distracting. So we're not doing the fan. But it seems to be working with me hooked into the Ethernet. I'm not having the crazy stuff, even though this thing keeps saying that I don't have a strong signal. I don't know what the heck that's about. How is it not a strong signal if I'm hooked into the freaking Ethernet? We're not Wi-Fi. We're not Wi-Fi on the Mac since it didn't like that. And I got to figure out how to upgrade my OS on my Mac. Because it says if I update my OS on my Mac, that I'll be able to do some of the other stuff in StreamYard. But I'm not doing a whole bunch this year, you guys. We're just going to have some turkey breast, some spiral ham, some mac and cheese, some gumbo, some banana pudding, and some sweet potato pie. Oh, and greens. I'm sorry. We will have greens. I am doing some collard greens. Yes, I will do the collard greens tomorrow morning. Can't forget my greens. Gotta have greens. And I might put some shrimp in my greens. I've seen that recipe on Facebook. But usually I just mix cabbage and my greens together. And then I cut up a little bit of onion and put it in there with it too. That's how I do mine. And then, put a little, I also put a little chicken broth in the water so that, Now, I do have some bacon. I'm debating as to whether we're going to fry up some bacon and put it in the greens. Because, the boys like to have the bacon in their greens. So I'm going to have to do that for them. Hey, Tone. What's going on? Happy Wednesday. I don't want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone because everyone doesn't celebrate this, especially if you're enlightened. You don't. It's hard when you're woke, but you still have to accommodate, the household, especially since it's a freaking national holiday. You have to accommodate the household. So there will be some turkey up in this house. There will be some ham up in this house. There will be some gumbo up in this house, some mac and cheese and some banana pudding and some sweet potato pie and some cream. So we're going to have some. We're going to have all of that. And then the fellas are going to be watching the game all day. All the games, all the football games, sitting on the sofa, nibbling on food from when they get up. That's how it's going to be tomorrow. And I am off until December, so I don't go back to work until next Wednesday. So I'm just going to be chilling. I'm going to be chilling. But tonight, I figure I'm going to do the gumbo and I'm going to do sweet potato pie because those don't really take that long. It's not going to take that long. And what I'm trying to do, you guys, is I'm trying to film little clips of everything that I'm doing so that tomorrow After all is said and done, I can edit together a little video of everything that I made for Thanksgiving under the Artsy Autism Mom Chronicles. So that's what we doing. We trying to do some stuff, and I'm thankful. I'm actually able to use my freaking ring light. Let me just get it a little closer there, so I'm not so. Let me change. Let me change the lighting. Let me change the lighting. All right. Yeah, that one's better. The other one's warmer though. Let me see. Where'd it go? Well, that was weird. How do I get back to the warm one? Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave the warm one. The other one looks too cold. Let me see what you guys are saying. Wait, was I? We needed the word. Remember the word mighty. The word mighty. Nah, that wasn't me. uh, I don't know if you guys followed that poor little girl, Summer Walker. We just put out her breakup CD. Now that she's no longer with London on the track, and she's just another baby mama. But now Homegirl has tattooed Larry on her face. I didn't stutter. This girl has tattooed Larry. I Is that the dude? Is that who she with now? I who knows? But it's on her face. Yeah, like right here on her face. I mean, let's see. What is with people putting tattooing stuff on their effing face? I thought we were past that. This is the same person who, hey, uppity unicorn. This is the same girl who can't perform because of her anxiety. But you don't have a problem tattooing Larry on your face. Larry, not Lawrence, even though it's making a difference. But Larry, she tattooed Larry on her effing face. It's on her IG. It's on her IG. You can go over there and take a look. She posted it in her IG yesterday. I'm like, okay, girl. Okay. You young and you dumb. I mean, have we not learned? Do not tattoo another person's name on yourself. Don't do it. Do not. Every time I know that it has happened, they ain't together no more. I even know a case where they've been together for years. Oh, thank you, Mocha Mama. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I don't have all my stuff in here, so there's my it ain't in here. I don't have nothing in here to make no noise. Yeah, nothing set up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sis. I appreciate. But the couple that I know, they have been married for over 20 something years. She tattooed his name on her arm. They got divorced. Now, then she covered it up with like music notes because she's in the music industry. Matter of fact, all three of her sons are professional singers, are professionals. One's a rapper, two are singers. She tattooed music notes over it, and then they got back together once she took his name off of her. I'm just telling you. And even tattoo artists discourage you from putting somebody else's name on you. The only name that is tattooed on me is my name, Lady DC. That's it. And even though my sister thinks that she's Lady DC, crazy. My sister thinks that she is, and she uses it on Facebook. It is uppity. Don't put somebody else's name on you. But Lady DC, Lady, my dad used to call me Ladybug when I was little. But he called me Ladybug because my real name means lady. So that's why I have Lady DC tattooed on me because, you know, my real name is a title. I'm royalty. Told y'all. Child of the king. That's why I always have purple. And even though you can't see it, I'm ombre purple right now. My ends are purple. See? Y'all can see them now. The ends are purple. The top is brown, and the ends are purple. It's ombre right now. I love Darren. I'm just, girl. Don't make me. Don't make me. Don't make me start to well it up. If I had known what was going on, I'd have been praying about that. I was praying over him, but I would have been more specific in my prayer. He was a walking freaking miracle. So I did my I gotta change the subject because I don't want to cry. I did my last daily thoughts on divestment. So I did it on divestment because I just wanted to kind of give a thoughts in regards to what I think it is versus, what I see on the platform. Um, and as I said in my video, I am not part of that divestment community. I'm about women empowerment. I'm about being feminine. I'm about women leveling up. You know, and even if y'all think that I don't appear to be a leveled up woman, because I just come on here the way I do, please don't be stupid and think I'm not. Trust and believe. Your girl DC is a six-figure woman. Okay? I do this because I like to do this. But in the real world, in the real freaking world out there, yeah. I just, I got pushed back because of COVID for a minute. But, I got myself back to being six figures. Yes, yes, I did. Like my girl Six Figure Days. That is one of my minds. But I just don't talk about it. But I still need my other streams of income because how else do you keep maintaining and growing? Because, you know, I'm okay right now. You understand what I'm saying? But I want to be able to retire in the next 5 years. Okay? So if I'm trying to do that, obviously I'm on the fast track. So I'm trying to rev up a lot of other income sources. Not necessarily YouTube. I'm working on this one. But with my writing, and maybe a little bit with my music, but mainly with my writing, because I got like about 6 books. 6 books. I know, uppity unicorn. I know. I um I appreciate though. I appreciate you posting up all those things. You know, I did see the last. I did see the last um pink pill video. I didn't agree with some of the things that she said, but you know, I'm always going to support Crystalline. You know, I think that she's doing whatever it is she thinks she needs to do by having her private community and inviting women to come into that private community off of here. But I'm glad that she still is posting videos on here. Just like another one of the people that I follow on here is the narcissistic whistleblower. You know, she's taken most of her stuff over to Patreon, but she still is posting videos on here for those of us who are not going to go, I'm sorry, over there and pay for this stuff right now. I'm just, that's, that's not where my head is at. It's a lot of mess going on here. Speaking of some of the mess going on here, we got this low life who is being exposed as we speak. Girl is being dragged for effing filth today on the Snoopers Island, for talking about effing kids. And not just about kids, talking about special needs children multiple times and has been doing it for freaking years. And the stuff was put out there. Now I've already told this particular person, whose trolls have come and posted in my little in my comments and stuff to stay the F away from me. Okay. Uh, but what's wrong with you, Chicago girl? You on here lying, but you've been on here, and I'm talking about Chicago girl number two. Let me just clarify which Chicago girl I'm talking about, because there's two of them. There's two of them. They both, have had hair business, but we're talking about the current one, who thinks she has a nation, looking more like a cult every damn day. Yeah, this chick. This one, um, who has a dirty spot on her blue ball in the background. Her. We're talking about her. Her. Snoop, Lady Snoop was dragging this child on here. But here's the thing. I've already addressed about this chick talking about kids. But it's nice to know that there's some footage out there. Shouts out to Henny Wise. Shouts out to Henny Wise, who captured all this bean of full footage and allowed Lady Snoop to post it. Yeah, Chicago. This one is in Chicago. See, the other Chicago chick is allegedly in Las Vegas with her dusty man. Who needs a new set of teeth? But you didn't hear me say that. We're talking about the Chicago chick that's actually in Chicago. Thinks she has a little nation and all this ish. Her. Yeah, she got dragged for effing filth today. And then a couple of people came up there and said, yeah, they talk about kids and all this stuff. But here's my issue. She's out here trying to say that another content creator who is the mother of a special needs child is stalking her daughter on TikTok. Like, what's wrong with you, girl? Anybody over there paying any attention to your child, especially if they have a child on the autism spectrum. They're not checking for your child. You look stupid. Stop it. And then you've been out here doxing this other young lady. You know, suddenly the world knew where she lived, so she had to move. Anyway, yeah, this girl is out there doing some stupid stuff, and she faking it and faking the funk. Oh, is your website working yet? You know, the one for your wigs. Is it working yet? Just wondering. Of course, I heard that the wigs are cheap as F. So even if I who was someone who, wore wigs on a regular, I think I would patronize you, sis. And now they're talking about she allegedly had some work done. What is it with you girls from Chicago and getting work done? Now, I mean, hey, I'm not gonna knock it. It's never come across to me, I got the good genes. Thank you, Lord. Because at almost 60, I still have the same athletic build that I had when I was younger. You just don't smile on that one. You know, we ain't got the saggy titties over here. You know, I always wanted big ones, but now I'm glad that God didn't give them to me. Because I already have back problems in the first place because I have scoliosis. So, but it never crossed my mind to get any work done on me. And I'm glad that I never thought about doing that, like getting breast enhancements and everything. Because y'all, we need to pray for Wendy Williams, y'all. Did y'all hear that she is wheelchair bound? And they thinking that she has the early stages of dementia. This woman's 57 years old. She's younger than me. I know it's hard to believe that, but she's younger than me. But she put that toxic stuff in her body. I heard she had some of it taken out. But that's why she's dealing with all of these issues now. Y'all know that. She's wheelchair bound right now. And they're thinking she's never going to go back to her show. Meanwhile, Kevin over there living his best life. Okay. He's engaged to Sharina, but Sharina girl, he's not going to marry you while Wendy's here. However, it's not looking real good right now. Wendy, come on, girl, get it together. If they need to take some stuff out of you, let them do that. Do what K. Michelle did. Your life is worth more than that. And then, remember they caught her vaping? Now, what was she vaping? Is 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 that legal in the state of New York or New Jersey for medicinal purposes? Because surely that must have been all she was using it for, right? Tommy says, let me say Tommy. Oh, really? Who came in here? What happened? What happened? What happened? Somebody said something crazy. Oh, you know who that was? I think Honey is Sunday. That was Sunday. I don't know what Sunday said though. That's not her regular account. She's wrenched up on a regular account. She came in here under the other account, and I wasn't sure whether it was her or not. So I'm still not sure if it was her. That's why I didn't get. That's why I didn't wrench that account. They said that they were Sunday, but I don't know if they were Sunday. I don't know. And since I am simulcasting on Twitter and on YouTube. Who knows? That's okay if they said something disgusting, and if it was really Sunday, then Sunday will reach out to me if it was really her, or she'll come in under her main account that has a wrench. Really? Oh, I didn't see that. Even if that was Sunday, even if that is you Sunday under that honey account, don't do that in my chat. So Uppity was right to delete what you were saying, because both of those brothers are not no longer here, and I liked both of them, and I think they were both very good men. So I don't care what you're saying. Don't. Not in my chat. I'm not gonna have you speaking ill of the dead up in my chat. We ain't doing that. Especially because Darren's wife is my soror, so I'm not gonna let you do that. On top of the fact that Darren was my friend, I'm not gonna let you do that. So that if that is you Sunday, you're gonna have to come in here under your main account, and please don't come in here and start no ish. I'm not doing it. We don't speak ill of the dead up in here. I'm not doing that. Darren was a good guy. I had contact with him outside of YouTube. So yeah, no, we ain't even gonna do that up in here. We ain't even gonna do that up in here. Nope, not gonna do it. I will shut this down before I let you do that stuff up in my life. No, uppity, you good, you good. Because even if that is Sunday, and she's coming in here under an account that's not her main account, and talking ish about two brothers who had nothing but love for the community, and were taken out of here way too soon, I'm not doing it. We don't talk black bad about black men up in here. And it ain't got nothing to do with me being a mammy or nothing. But I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna speak ill of the dead up in here. And sorry to my Twitter audience. This is some YouTube ish. We don't do that. So let's go back to what we were talking about before that craziness happened. And if that is you Sunday, come back in here on your main account and talk like you got some sense. Because if can't nobody else block you, I can block anybody. I can block anybody. And I don't want to block you, but respect my chat. I don't do that. I don't play that. I don't play that at all. So we just calm down for a second. I don't even know what I was talking about before for that craziness. I really don't. Oh yeah, we were talking about the crazy girl tattooing on her face. I don't understand it. Didn't some girl do some crazy stuff like that on Flavor of Love? or one of them, or was it the one with Chance and his brother? I can't even think of the brother's name. His brother had that long, pretty hair, and I think he passed. Yeah, he was the one because both of them had been on New York's thing. Yeah, I think it was one of them girls that was on there who ended up having a baby with Nick Cannon's brother, who before Nick Cannon started spreading his seed all over the kingdom was doing that stuff. Now, here's let me just say this about Nick Cannon, okay? See, so allegedly, his father was a Rolling Stone and had kids all over the effing place, okay? So his younger brother, I believe his name is Gabriel, was following that road. Nick wasn't doing that. Then, after his divorce from Mariah and him thinking he's in the truth, let me just understand. Dude, if you woke, you wouldn't be spreading your seed all over God's kingdom like you do it. I mean, clearly he's the one with the twin gene. Because he done popped out another set of twins. So it must be him. So I guess, the twins that Mariah had for him are not so special because he has another set of twins. You know. And granted, he can take care of all of these children. That's not the point. You have made all of these women baby mamas. Except for Mariah. She's your ex-wife. That's the only one that's not just a baby mama. That's what I am. I am an ex-wife of someone. No shade to people who are a baby mama, but that's not my story. And I'm not going to make it my story because that makes you feel better. I was married when I had my son, and we got divorced. We were married for 11 years. I got divorced right before I turned 40. Right before I turned 40. Got married in my late 20s. I got divorced in my late 30s. And the person who I'm with now, when we get married, yeah, that's where we are right now. That's where I am right now. I'm with the person we'll be with the rest of my life. And, and if I was in the age range of still having children, I would still not become a single mother on purpose. After having a child and being married when I had him, and then becoming, unmarried and still having my child, I wasn't going to do that again on purpose. But that's my story, and that's how I felt. And so I have one child, and I'm good with that. And I'm happy to say I don't have a whole bunch of different kids by a whole bunch of different fathers. Clearly, I'm not a part of that generation. My exer, you know, I'm like where I was born is like we're like exer almost boomer. We're like at the beginning of exers, the end of the boomer. My dad is a boomer, which is why I'm not a boomer. I was born at the beginning of X. I'm an X. My brother's an X. My sister's an X. My child and my nephew and niece and nephews, because only one niece, are all millennials. All with the exception of my niece were born in the 90s. see what the saying. Nick said he's celibate. No, we don't play that ish. I'm not doing that foolishness up in the chat. This is not that kind of chat. My chat is not that kind of chat. We don't talk about people up in here. This is a safe place for everyone. If you got an issue with someone who's in my chat, that's why they got a mod wrench, and that's why you got a mod wrench, and you can't X them out, and they can't X you out. And don't come in my chat talking no shit. Okay. Did I stutter? Don't. Y'all don't want to know her. You do not want to know DC. Okay? Y'all want to deal with DC, okay? Trust and believe. DC ain't nothing nice. See, I keep trying to tell y'all, I live in California, but I am not from California. And I'm not going to get on here and say, I'm a street girl. No. Y'all know my dad's a doctor. Both of my parents went to college, but they were the first generation. Okay? And so I didn't grow up in the streets, but I was in the streets. If you understand what I'm saying. You know, there's some of us, hey, my parents moved when I got to high school. They moved from the city to the suburbs, but I'd already grew up in the city. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not a street person, but I was in the streets. I did street stuff. I got street friends. On and off YouTube, as a matter of fact. In real life and in cyber life. But I'm an old lady, okay? I may not look like an old lady, but I keep telling y'all, I'm almost 60. I've already done what I'm going to do. Right now, I'm just chilling. So we don't do all that stupid stuff up in here. We are namaste up in this bitch. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it up in here. I'm not for it. I'm not with it. I don't do that shit. Okay? Now, I'm not going to do no more cursing because I want to keep my freaking chat monetized. We don't want to have nothing limited up in here. Shiznick. Okay? We don't do the shiznick up in here. That's why I don't do a whole bunch of cursing. I want to keep my stuff advertiser friendly. And I'm also not going to have you come up here talking no BS. You said something, you can't come in here. If that's you, Sunday, you can't come in here and talk about Darren or Mr. Black. I like both of those gentlemen. If you have some issues with them, they not here to defend themselves, and I'm not doing it. So that's why you got timed out. And I didn't time you out. Up in the unicorn timed you out. I understand, but we're not doing that up in here. We're not talking about the dead up in my effing chat in anything other than a respectful manner. If you have something to say bad about them, don't say it in my chat. Just respect me in that manner. But whatever it was that you were saying was not cool. And I'm not going to scroll back up the chat. I'm not going to even argue about it. Because we're almost about to get off of here. Because you know what? It's 1 hour. And you know what that means? It's time for DC to get off of here and go back to cooking her freaking food. I want to stay in my freaking namaste state. Because I am simulcasting on Twitter and on YouTube. Hi to my Twitter family. Thank you for coming through. Come on in. Here comes King David. Say hi.
Say hi.
They can't see you. You gotta stoop down. Let them see your nice haircut. Say hi. Look. I'm trying to make him do so much. Say hi. All right. Okay. Don't knock my hat off now. Don't be messing with my hat. All right. All right, y'all. So let me get myself together over here. Let's get it up. All right, you guys. So I will see you guys on Friday. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on Twitter. I'll decide between now and Friday. But until then, I hope everyone who celebrates Thanksgiving has a wonderful Thanksgiving. Those of you who are like myself, who are going to be just giving Thanksgiving to the Most High, for just everything just being the way it is this year. I mean, thankful that we have a roof over our heads, that we got food on our table. That's what I'm going to be thankful for. You know, I understand all of the pagan, innuendos and everything that are around this particular holiday. You know, but I'm in tune with the Most High. So everything that I'm doing is going to be in tune with Him, and just celebrating, being thankful for what He has done in my life. Anyway, you guys, I will see you on Friday. Until then, I offer you peace and blessings from the West Side. I'll see y'all Friday. And I guess between now and then, I should have another Daily Thoughts out. And if I can get it together, there will be a Turkey Day prep coming out on the Artsy Autism Mom blog. Until then, I'll see y'all Friday. I'm out of here, you guys. Peace. Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side.